All right. Hope everyone's doing well today. Playing some Unicorn Overlord. Today, I want to make a PvP team that's focused around the Doom Knight. So, yeah, let's get started here. Yeah, let's talk about the team real quick. Doom Knight is not super common to see, but it's got a lot of niche and interesting things going for it, which makes it pretty fun to build around. So let me talk about the setup here, because it's a very specific type of build that's all based around this weapon. This is the Dark Knight Cleaver, and it has a 2 AP skill called Desperation. It's a true strike skill that is unguardable. Not that the guard is going to matter. And the way it deals damage is based on the number of HP you're missing. So, pretty unique ability, can be extremely powerful if it's set up well. The whole goal of this build is to get the Doom Knight. Well, first off, you want to have a lot of max HP, then you want to get all the way down to 1, so that when you use Desperation, you're hitting for max damage here. And as long as your max HP is higher than the opponent's -1, or opponent's +1, you'll one-shot them. And you'll never miss, right, unless you're blinded. And the Doom Knight has a great kit to take advantage of this. You've got Demonic Pact. For a single passive point, you can gain an active point. This is going to let us use Desperation not twice, but I believe 3 times, right? You use it once, bounce up to 3, use it again, bounce up to 2, use it a 3rd time, and then you'll have to finish off with a 1 AP skill there. But yeah, you can knock out 3 units just from the Doom Knight alone. So I've already kind of got a setup here with the tactics, but let's go over it. When we're using Desperation, we want to hit the highest percent HP unit, and we only want to use the skill when we have low HP. Vengeful Axe, we should pretty much only be using when we have 1 AP left. And for this, we don't really care as long as it hits somebody, so I said lowest evasion. Demonic Pact, we want to use every single time. And then I have Life Share on him because this shield gives him 15 HP. But you'll notice here, we've got the Onyx Pendant, the weapon, and this White Knight shield. To round out the build, I'll probably check some HP breakpoints first, but we could just pump HP even more with this talisman here to 170. That is probably going to be overkill though, so let's pick some key targets. We got Elaine is a really popular front row unit. Maybe Virginia, maybe a Legionnaire. Here, we'll take Bryce. And we just want to check out like the standard HP thresholds for them. So let's say with Talisman, that's 150. Virginia usually does not get the Talisman, but maybe they get like the HP shields, like Zenora Knight Shield. Yeah, this one. So 141. Elaine can be built a whole bunch of different ways. I think mine's Go-Getter right now, but sometimes I see like double hardy, so let's see, what would double hardy be? Double hardy is plus 13. So let's give him HP Talisman. Ooh. Yeah, we're not gonna one-shot a double hardy HP talisman on lane, but we'll get close. Do a lot of damage. Okay. Yeah, I think 170 honestly is fine. It's going to cover the usual suspects pretty well, and hopefully they're not at completely full health if we're talking about a lane specifically. But yeah, let's round out this team here. So once again, the Doom Knight, we want him to go to 1 HP, and we want to use Desperation 3 times. That should get 3 kills, or at least do a lot of HP percent damage, which is going to be the win condition in PvP. I gave him the Onyx Pendant. If I took this away, I would do Ruby and Sapphire instead, but I'd be missing out on roughly 15, like 20 HP. We can check real quick, but it's a difference of like 170 versus... Oh yeah, I'll switch this back. Ruby. Yeah, 170 versus 142. And the thing about this build is you don't need any other stats besides health. You don't need attack, you don't need speed, you don't need defense. Like, all you have to care about is HP. So I think Onyx is pretty optimal here, since we get to much higher totals this way. But yeah, you can see he's double hardy. I gave him 5 HP potions, and that's it. So he is completely done. I think tactics are like fine. And yeah, let's talk about the rest of the team. So the way this works is he's usually going to get knocked out. And for that reason, the most important backline unit to bring is going to be a Resurrection unit. So the best Resurrection unit is usually the Bishop, because the Bishop has toughness built into their kit. They have Lifesaver here, which lets them survive a lethal blow. So they're very hard to kill, and you need them to stay alive so that you can use Resurrection. Now, anyone can use Resurrection in this list here. It's Scarlet, Bishop, or these 2 flying units. So sometimes you'll see some variations there, but I like Bishop the most, just because like we don't have to give them a power belt. They're basically good to go once they have the staff. They just need maximum AP and passive points so that they can use Resurrection multiple times if needed, and they can use the Lifesaver as many times as needed. So let's give them Ruby. And the last thing I want them to have is probably the debuff immunity, because if they get disabled, frozen, stunned, whatever, we could lose the game. So I usually give them immunity like that. Now, we'll come back to this unit for tactics reasons, but if you just start off with Lifesaver and Resurrection, targeting Doom Knight, you should be good to go. I'm going to preemptively add a couple because I know we'll need them. Okay. So the rest of the team has to be built around either bringing the Doom Knight online or protecting the Bishop. So the first line of defense for the Bishop is going to be one of my favorite units in the game, and it's Elgor. Elgor is a great choice here because he can provoke the entire team into attacking him, and he's got exceptionally high evasion. So he's very hard to kill. He can take a lot of the active points of the other team. And yeah, going to be a phenomenal frontline unit for us. It's pretty much impossible to hit without True Strike. So for Elgor, let's see what I have already. Flame Thrust, Deadly Rush, Toughness. Yeah, so we want Scornful Dead to start off the battle. And then we're we're just going to want to have evasion, which we already have 50 here. I think I'll give him Sacral Spear, help survive. If he does get hit, it's pretty unlikely to get one shot because he's actually got quite a lot of HP. Power Belt, not undecided yet if I need that, but keep it for now. And I think we just need probably passive points, but for him, you could go either way because his active skill, Dark Mist, will generate passive points for him. So maybe I'll give him Amethyst for now, and maybe revisit in a sec, but I'll use Scornful once, then I'll trigger Dark Mist, 50 evasion, 2 passive. I'll be at 4 passive. Yeah, this is great. I think this is a great start. Toughness, always on. Scornful Dead, always on. And Dark Step. He's just got such a good and annoying toolkit for this kind of team because even if you manage to actually hit him, he can evade it. So yeah, gonna be very, very annoying to deal with. Okay, so that's our first line of defense for the back line. The next character is gonna be just like a dedicated bodyguard, and we have 2 common choices here. You can go with Legionnaire or Vanguard. I'm going to choose Vanguard. We'll see how that works. I think that because the Bishop is in the back, almost all the attacks you get hit with will be ranged. And while Legionnaire certainly could accomplish like single cover, right? Heavy cover is great, 75% reduction. It still hurts to get hit by like Inferno, you know, like magic-based attacks. Elemental Roar still hurts a bit. So like arrow cover, 0 damage, completely nullified. For just single target range coverage, this is the best skill in the game. Let's just take advantage of it. These tactics are not going to be what we want at all, though, so let me clear them out. And we'll just focus on Defender, Arrow Cover, and that's going to be it. Okay, equipment. We want regen for sure, so Sacral Sword, 20% per skill. What's banned right now? I think the Unicorn Shield is banned. Sorry, I have not played in a couple of days, so I forget. Okay, so no Unicorn Shield, no debuff Great Shield. Okay. Back to team building. Okay, so we need immunity to stun and freeze. So how do we do that? Let's sort by immunity and see what we get. It's nullify, right? Guard Seal, Passive Seal. Poison Blind. Freeze. Blind. Because I believe if you're stunned, you cannot use passives. So could try that for now. This only prevents debuffs when you use the guard skill. I kind of want to do Blessed Round. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I have Affliction immunity. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the sword protects me from everything that I was worried about. I don't really care about any debuffs. Like, afflictions are the things that would really stop this team from working, so we're good there. Do I need... Yeah, why not? Okay. It'd be nice to get some more health. Maybe I should go Zenorian Night Shield. No, that's the same amount of HP, right? Oh, I would get 10 more HP this way. Let's try. Yeah. Let's try Blessed and see if it's enough. So the biggest threat to my Vanguard is going to be like Guard Hunter. Magic damage and 30% ignore defense. It's pretty brutal. That's why having just 100 HP is a little tough. But not to spend too much time on him, we just need passive points at 4. This is one way to pad stats. Give him Sapphire for now. And why don't we try... Yeah, here's a +5. Cool. Okay, so air cover. We are always going to want to cover the bishop if we can. So if the bishop is a target, they will be covered. Then we want to cover probably... Well, yeah. Let me come back to tactics once I've done my last member of the team. And for this last spot, so we've got Elgor up front, Lex in the back. There can be an awkward situation where neither team attacks each other and they just stall out. We want to get attacked, and we need to, like, we got to do something to generate some damage if the other team is like not gonna attack us, right? So for that reason, it's okay if this last unit is offensive in some way. I think a flyer could be good. I think that Nigel could be great. Archer would be good. Actually, an Archer could be really good because one thing, so Desperation's very, very good versus parry. It just cuts right through it and gets the kill, but it does struggle versus toughness. So I think a Pursuit user who can pack some damage could be pretty nice here. So we'll try Yunifi, and if we switch that out, we switch that out. Let me save these. Cleaver some later. Okay. So there's that. Why don't I actually just go full on with the toughness theme here? Power belts. So I'm pretty much only going to want a Snow White Strike if they have 1 HP. So I'll do that. Healing? Is healing important? No. I don't think we want that. Might just have to go with Sacral Bow for Affliction immunity. And then, yeah, Ancient Crown is fine. Okay. Sonic Shaft sounds good. Toughness is good. Is that good now? Okay. Great. So this is coming together. I think the Dark Knight, the Doom Knight is done. Elgor is pretty close to being done. flame thrust full column when somebody has 0 active points. I like that. Deadly rush otherwise. Well, when someone's out of active points. You want to do this to decrease the likelihood that they heal any damage. Since we want to be just sustaining for a while. Okay, Lex. Defender. Own active points will be 3 or less. So we pretty much just always want to pump those up every chance we get. And then if we happen to have 1 AP left, which we probably will, let's just go with, yeah, Warding Slash is fine. We'll do Warding Slash on lowest evasion because sometimes all that matters is that you hit the target. Alright, Arrow Cover, Caster. Then we want to do probably back row. And then we want to do Elgor, so Beast. Let me just do it like more specifically then. So Caster, Archer, Beast. We will never want to cover the Doom Knight because we want him to get hit. Alright, he is done. This just needs to hit as well, so I'll throw lowest evasion on there. Now, Yunifi, I think that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we're talking about Prim now. Prim is going to need some pretty specific tactics here. So, Resurrection. Condition 1. Cavalry. Condition 2. Well, let me think about this. If anyone in the front row died, we would want to bring them back right away. So, front row. Prioritize cavalry, how about that? Yeah, I think that works. So if they're both down, bring back the Doom Knight. I wish I had 3 conditions, because like, if they're both down in the front row, but I have 4 active points, I would probably want to bring back Elgor first. But this'll be fine to start us out, and we can refine from there. Otherwise, I'll do 4 AP and back row, because if either of my back row teammates are dead, I only want to revive them if I've got 4 active points, because I need to save 2 of those active points for the front row. Alright, so let's just say the last action should be like some really weird case where the front row's alive. Wait a second. The front row will always be resurrected if they can. Okay, so let's say the front row's fully alive. I have 2 active points left, but someone in the back dies. Let's do 5th action, and then no condition. So just use it if you have to. And then I'll do the same thing for like Sacred Heal, just to make sure I'm not sitting on active points that could be used. Alright, cool. Lifesaver, always. Parting Resurrection, I guess it's fine. And then I'll prioritize the front row with that one. Okay. Oh yeah, Refresh. Refresh, I pretty much always want to use on the back row. Well, let me think about that. I don't really care about Lex. So let's say Archer. And then I also want to use it if the Doom Knight has an affliction. So let's refresh cavalry. And the status should be afflicted, because debuffs we don't really care about. Okay. I think this is good. All right, let's take it for a spin. See how it goes. Oh shoot, I forgot the most important part. All right, bear with me here. Let's do growths and fashion. So first off, do we need to do anybody? Oh, let's take a look at that. Okay. So Elgor is dude up. He's fine. Lex is actually good. All right, so you got HP 5. You could do some evasion, and then Yunifi's good. Do I have a better bishop? Just checking real quick. No, I do not. Okay, so let's use some dues. Yeah, I think evasion is all we need. So we could probably do with crit just to get a big heal sometimes, and then magic attack also would help, but kind of not super vital, to be honest. Where is it? I don't see it anywhere. Oh, knowledge. Cool. Now, for the actual important stuff, the theme. So I really like this like Green Knight thing we have going on, and I think I just want to roll with that. So it's going to be Star Iron, and green. Let's start with Lex. It's going to look real good. Star Iron. Got the green accent. And then let's see what green hair looks like. All right. Wow. I guess I have the hiccups now. Yeah, I think green is the move here. Cool. Growth type. Do not need to have go-getter, so the best one's going to be hardy and defensive. Cool.
Not bad.
Looking good. Let's go to Prim. Lucky. That's fine with me. Having high evasion is good, well, as high as you can, because Lex will take the first hit, and then pursuit teams will have a good chance of downing your bishop from there. So you want to have enough evasion to get some dodges in against pursuits. Let's do Star Iron, and let's see what green looks like. Solid. I like this. Okay. Lock that in.
I can do anything now.
Okay, Yunifi. Offensive and precise. I think that that's still ideal. We'll roll with that. Let's just go mono green all around. White kind of looked good though. I think I like white here instead. Let's just check one more time. Yeah, let's keep the snow theme on her.
Whoa.
It's like white and black you can pretty much throw on any team as accents. Alright, Elgor, he's gonna look wild, I bet. Go-getter, lucky. Do I need to be fast? Let me think about this. Let's say the other team uses Ominous Wall. I almost feel like I would rather... I would rather go second to pop the wall, right? No, I think I'd rather go first. And then maybe have triple counter and Sonic Shaft take down those. We can play with it later, but Lucky, Go-Getter... Lucky will rarely be the difference in this case anyway. Or, sorry, Go-Getter will rarely be the difference. So let's see what I'm missing out on. 3 evasion versus 3 initiative. Let's just go double Lucky, that's fine. Alright. Ooh, I don't like that color as much. I think white looks better. Or base. Let's go with base. Yeah. Okay, cool. Got Elgor.
Feeling good!
And that makes 5. Cool, let's get one last look and then jump in. Very nice. Oh yeah, this is great. Oh, one last thing I should do is talk about positions. So let's find a team to fight. I think max level is, yeah, 30 coins right now. And hey, they have a Doom Knight. Okay. Wow, this team is so cool. I really like this team. Props to whoever built this. They have an awesome theme. They're using... Wow, look at Travis. Jesus. I'm gonna take a picture of this. It's so cool. Yeah, wow. Well done. This is how you build a team. Look at these awesome items here. Cutthroat Spoon, you don't see that too often. I like this. Okay, so let's fight this team. This is definitely an uncommon matchup, I'd say, but positional. Okay, if Elgor's going to be attacked, we want the back row target to be Yunifi so that she can triple counter more often. Cool, let's try it out.
At least try.
I'm here to help.
That was close.
Good. Let's have some fun.
Nice try. Lay down. Nope.
You'll be okay.
I got you. With my very life. Yeah, that was close. Nope.
All right, here we go. There's one.
Oh, Holy Father.
Here's 2. Oh, lifesaver. Oh, nice. That's that pursuit we wanted. Cool. So we got a sweep.
Of course we won.
Okay, great first match, but I did not like how often Lex was spending passive points on Elgor there. So I need to rethink that. I don't see any level 50 teams, so let's search. Here's one. This will be a good one. me take a closer look, actually. Okay, yeah. If we can beat this, we're doing well. They are going to hit really, really hard. Okay. So, oops. So it might not matter for this fight, but I think that I should cover Elgor when his HP is not full. So I'll just say below 25% since he has toughness. And yeah, I was just using way too many passive points on him, to be honest. Alright, let's try this. Fight number 2.
Are you afraid?
You think you can win?
Okay, so we did
Get moving.
scoring before
I'm
the
here to
wall.
help.
Now.
Okay,
Don't waste it.
okay.
Want to die?
I got you.
Come, Faye. Fight on! You're gonna pass! Return to us!
Nice. Uh-oh.
Care for some poison?
Oh, Holy Father.
Oh my god, we barely survived this. We might not even win. Yeah, that's a loss. Okay, let's try them one more time. But I'm gonna make 2 adjustments. First, let's just Eagle Eye if there's flying enemies present. Or scout enemies. And I think that's good enough for now. Next, I do think Elgor is more important to resurrect first. So hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt, but I'm going to switch this to Bistro. Because if the front row is down completely, I'm in a tough spot. I can't like protect from melee well. And if I bring the Doom Knight back as the only front row unit, it just gets killed immediately. So let's try this. Yeah, that's still good. Okay. Triple counter was doing good work there. I like that a lot. But see if this just changes the outcome.
Sorry to disturb you.
Don't be shy.
Welcome.
I believe in you. Better get moving.
Finish them. Face me.
It's so much
There's
damage.
no escape.
Rot from within.
Fight on!
I need that resurrection now,
Return to us!
right?
Try and keep up.
Nice. That's much better.
Don't waste it.
I have you now.
Okay, I think we got this.
Not good.
Care for some poison?
Here we go.
I'm unscum me good.
Yeah, this team is awesome. Just a little bit of fine-tuning and it's sweeping. Very cool. Alright, let's do one more match, see if we can get a different type of opponent. Ooh, this is very interesting. I don't think I want to fight a standard, like a 2-person team. This one's gonna be tough. Wow, Twilight Cloak. You don't see that too often. Very interesting team. I'll be honest, I think we're gonna get destroyed by this because Pursuit is very strong versus Toughness, and we have 3 Toughness users. So yeah, how's it gonna work? 93, holy smokes, that's a fast Elgor. Yeah, we would get destroyed by this. They're gonna open with Scornful Dead, which is fine. We use ours. They're gonna Tailwind the back row. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be a loss for sure. But hey, let's just see it, and if it's winnable, we'll adjust. Otherwise, I'll move on to the next opponent. Every team is gonna have its tough matchups, and this is definitely
Bad time.
a tough one.
Are you
Great
afraid?
looking team though. Look at that red and
Here to
black.
help.
I like
Don't
that.
be shy. No retreat.
Have some of
That was close.
So far, so
You're
good.
gonna pay.
Arrow of light. Blessed winds.
Cool off.
Hey, Elgor's doing great so far.
You can't hit me.
In a world of ice. Ha! Freeze.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, we might win this.
Enough meddling.
Return to us.
We're definitely winning this.
Ready?
Wow. Oh, did I speak
No
too soon?
further.
Glacial Rain could
I have
be
you
a problem.
now.
Got some arrows
Rot
for
from
you.
within.
Joe.
I really want to resurrect after Glacial Rain, but here we are.
Got me.
Nope.
You'll be okay.
Okay, we did way better than I thought. And I also just learned I probably want to change the arrow cover if I am out of... Like, if my bishop no longer has AP, I don't need to cover them anymore. I should cover other units instead. Okay, let's find one more team. Not that one. Okay, this could be good. This could be really good. Let's, this is a joke. Oh my lord. I think these joke teams are a little funny, so I enjoy entertaining them. Arrow cover, caster. Let's say 2 or more AP. And then I think the last arrow cover target could be cavalry. Or, yeah, let's just say HP is low, and they also have 2 or more active points. Yeah, I think that's fine. So in some cases, like, we do want to cover the Doom Knight. Okay. Back to the match. This is actually going to be hilarious because we won't do like any damage for a while.
I'll end you all. Let's have some fun.
Or we just one-shot them. Okay. I underestimated death, how bad Death Pillar is. Okay. This match is going to be good. Let's look at their equipment just once. Oh, wow. They have Fatal Dive. They're using Fatal Dive on a Griffin. That's awesome. It's going to be about 70, high 60s True Strike. Cleric's Bracelet, Spirit's Necklace. Wow. Cool team. We've seen some really good ones today, really creative ones. Definitely not like the typical meta selections, but I also haven't played in a while, so maybe I'm out of range of more of those like common team types. Wow. Great theme too. Pink and white.
Make ready.
Witness a miracle.
You can't hit me!
Let's slow this down a little actually.
Behind me.
Radiant cover
Damn it.
on the Angel. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Why did that warding slash like that?
Onward.
Oh, Fatal Dive missed though.
Eyes forward. Observe greatness.
Alright, I'll speed it back up again.
Return to us.
I just really like their opening sequence of buffs. I think that's pretty cool.
I'm unschooled!
Have
I shall tend your wounds.
So the feather animation is actually toughness. That's why they lived with 1 HP there.
I'll smash you good.
Wow. Cannot believe that. That hit. Oh, is it because of Radiant Cover again? Radiant Cover gives True Strike, I believe.
Got me good!
Okay, I guess we're missing repeatedly on 72s, no big deal. Cool team though. Okay, I think that's plenty for now. I've been playing for a while. Hope you like the team. I think it's a cool build. Definitely can't take credit for it. It's like a really interesting archetype that I've seen a couple times and just wanted to build my own. So back to how it works, like as long as you got the Doom Knight and the Cleric and a way to keep them safe, the other couple spots are totally flexible. Like this could have been a Legionnaire, the front row unit can be anyone who has good like sustaining power, like Virginia even could be a good choice, or a flying unit with high evasion perhaps. And then Yunifi could be any damage dealer really. I chose her because of triple counter, and then the ability to pursuit low HP targets, because as you saw a couple times, like if they live desperation by 1 HP, that's a good way to get the kill and use your next desperation on a different target. Yeah, fun team. I'll definitely do some more matches with them, but gonna wrap it up here for now. So hope you enjoyed it, and catch y'all next time.